being a cop,
Yes.
right? And I'm mature enough to understand, you know, we can't have a civilization without law and order. Understood, right? How do we
like that.
get to a place where the people that are supposed to protect us, the people that's supposed to serve us, are not abusing their powers? Is it part of the training? Because the police like the military in this
Without
country.
a doubt, paramilitary.
You understand?
Right.
And then they come into our neighborhoods and they have this mentality. I often think about the kid in East New York who they put a rookie on the job and he was walking and he was nervous.
Escaped me, right? In night,
Kai Gurley, right?
Yeah, Kai Gurley,
Yeah,
right?
and he shot him,
Right.
And it was a mistake, and it was just like, wow, his life was taken because he wasn't ready. He wasn't trained,
Right.
And he wasn't ready for that. How do we start having real community policing, like putting people from our communities
Right.
in our communities
to protect our
question,
community?
you know? Great
Right.
question. Great question. A couple of things. Because there's some layers to that. There's some layers to that.
Yeah.
And we have to engage in a real conversation around this. You know, there's a couple of layers. Number one, in all honesty, we should not even need popo in our community. In all honesty, you know, we should be saying to ourselves as black men, you know, that listen, you don't have to come on our block.
We got this.
You don't have to. You don't have to patrol here. We don't need it. Like my brother Anderson out in Brownsville.
Yeah.
He's a deputy
I know
inspector
you're
there.
talking about, yeah.
Anderson created a space. He says, "You know what? We're not even doing patrol here anymore.
Right.
We're gonna let the people hold it down." So as black men, when we raise our concern about racist police behavior, we need to do a self-examination of ourselves. Why do we need someone coming from our community to keep our community safe? You know?
Am I protecting my community?
You
It's
know
the
what I'm
real
saying?
question.
Right. You
Right.
know, am I setting the rules up of saying, listen, you're not slinging drugs on this corner. You know, you're not coming here. You're not going to be shooting up my schools. We need to be setting the standards like the Panthers set the standards. And that's the real void. The real void is, you know, where are the black men saying in our communities that, listen, there's a certain standard of behavior that we have. Like that, what happened in the Bronx. I sat down with the mother and father of the two children in the Bronx. This cat was taking out someone shooting over the kids.
Right.
That little boy won't leave his dad's life.
Right. Understood. What you're saying idealistically is great.
Sound good, right?
It's a great ideal, right? If we could police our own neighborhoods, if we was responsible enough to take the lead, that would be great. But as long as we have impoverished neighborhoods, ghettos and inner cities, there's always going to be crime, and there's always going to be a disconnect even between us.
We're fighting against the cycle that we were just talking about.
So it's always going to be a disconnect between even younger brothers with ourselves, because we kind of perpetuate and taught to hate ourselves.
Without a
So
doubt.
if I don't see value in myself,
Without
how
a
can I
doubt.
see value in you?
Without a doubt.
So it's hard for us to police our own neighborhoods and be what the Panthers were, because then we would have to have that pride. We gotta learn our history. We gotta know where we come from, and we gotta start being taught who we are is important. Because we never have that.
But you said something powerful. You said something really powerful. We have to start.
Yeah.
And sometimes we look at the